Hello everybody, this is Character More of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta charity event. While the charity portion of this event does seem to be over, the link is still in the description, as is the link to my friend Eisen's channel, who is also doing a run of this. Anyway, we're about to take on Fork Tower, which apparently is not optional. That being said, I am prepared. You'll note these two Protect Rings. These two Wall Rings. Also, I have the Quick and X-Zone spells. And I am going to use them. Well, one of them. The other one's garbage. So, we're going to split the party. This is actually attempt 2 of this. You see, on attempt 1, well, Team 2 that went up the power tower got killed by a trio of berserkers. Because they dropped my berserker, and Ferris just could not get away on her own. It's just a shit happens situation. I would have just continued, except apparently I had last saved before getting the second lithograph. So I'm like, you know what? You don't need to see me go through all this shit twice. So, yeah. Oh, also, crystal armor for everybody, except, of course, Reyna. And I sold pretty much all of my legendary weapons because most of them are shit that I'm never going to use. I kept the assassin dagger, I obviously kept the rune axe and the holy spear. But that's 3 out of 6 that I've kept. The other 3 got sold. Anyway, there are only 4 treasures in here. A potion and an ether on this end, and a wonder wand and a defender on the other end. None of those items, well, I can't say none, but I mean none of the special items are going to be kept. You know, we're just going to run. Actually, no, we're going to fight. Done. Done. Fucking done. We're not playing anymore. Taking our ball and going the fuck home. Park. Let me run away. Fine, I'll run the old-fashioned way. That single teleport spell isn't going to matter, but I'm not keeping the Defender, because none of us can use swords. And I'm not keeping the Wonder Wand, because all it does... It's inferior to the Lumino Staff, which still is the best magical staff that I found. And all it does is cast Return when I use it as an item. Well, I can cast Return all on my own. So, yeah. Also, as a side note... The boss that I was worried about for the Meteor spell, that I have to kill all at once, I'm basically just going to kill my little Berserker girl, and have Reyna fight them by herself, pretty much, using bolt staffs. Because that's about all I can do, really. I wish I could buy more bolt staffs, but I kind of can't. We're not having this fight. No, we are not. Not if I can help it. You know what? I'll set us to run, but I'll still have us fight. I'm pretty much going to do that until we get near the top. Because that's a concern of mine, is dying again. Now, last time I pretty much got to where the Defender was, and I was steps from the top of the tower when we died. And that's a little sad, but it is what it is. Unless it's... okay, it's a single guy, we can do this, I'm sure. Now, for the record, the reason they had the Protect Rings is because I'm really not going to be able to heal and fight. I mean, I can, but I can't. And the reason the other two have the Wall Rings is because their opponent fights entirely through spells. Reflectable spells. Now, he may, at some point, cast Reflect on himself, in which case there's really nothing I can do, because the spell, I believe, is a white magic spell. But, I'm going to make the most of it. Or countering nothing, fool. Goodbye. Now, as to why Ferris is in this party and Bart's in the other, the Power Tower enemy is regenerative to Holy, and I don't feel like taking the lance off him. Which is funny, because I might have to take the lance off him anyway, because pretty sure Omniscient, which is the magical foe, is weak to wind. And I'm gonna basically hit him twice, if he's even vulnerable to physical attacks at all, to see which does worse, the Holy Lance or the Wind Lance, and then I'll just stick with whatever one kills him more. Alright, this is for the Holy spell. And they're going for the Flare spell. As if we can hear you. Because we totally can. Alright, wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Oh dear, that was potent. But was it potent enough? That's the question. We're looking at close to 20 grand, so I need 10 hits like that. Give or take. Ooh, he's fast. So are we. Shit! Quit hitting the one who's jumping. Hit the one who stays on the ground, and is thus able to heal. Allegedly, this should be a pretty tough fight. I'm not too concerned, however. There we go. I don't know why I'm happy that she took a hit, but there we go. I don't want to. Oh, that's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Can't even hit me with your magic. Alright, now this is the fight that should make it or break it. Yay, we got Holy. We'll never use it. Never. Unless I get a staff that casts it. We'll never use Holy. We'll also never use this one, which is Flare. Do. Right, time to show you my power. This is kind of ridiculous. And it'll be even worse once I get Meteor. Wow, you don't do a lot of damage, do you, buddy? He's got almost 17,000. He's literally one hit point shy of... Oh, you little fucktard. Not gonna happen, though. Let's try a thing. Let's try to have some fun. Didn't think so. See if I can stop you. Oh my god, that worked. $17.92. Oh, wait. I see what it is. He casts Return if you hit him. At all. Well then, we'll just have to do this my way. That does make things a little trickier, not gonna lie. kill myself at this point. God, he hits hard. We'll just trade damage back and forth for a while. And by trade damage, I mean I will do all of the damage and he will do nothing. He is pretty powerful. He seems to have most of the magics. Unfortunately for him, I'm doing more than he's regenerating. And he's helping me do it. Uh-oh. As long as he doesn't wise up and cast Reflect on himself. I mean, cast his own spells on himself. Nope. He's just gonna keep casting at me. Okay, I don't need to worry about Reflect. I'll just keep hitting him with Comet. Because Comet doesn't care about Reflect. And demons don't care about story continuity. Why do they do stuff like this? Like, Minotaurus had 19,850. Why didn't he just have 20,000? Likewise, Omniscient has 16,999. Why doesn't he just have 17,000? It's one more hit point, or 150 more hit points. Honestly, if I'd realized that he casts Return every time you hit him physically, I'd have just sent Barks with the other two. And Reina would have just tanked this guy all on her own, because this is all I need to do is just keep casting fucking Comet. I just had a fun idea. Do it once on you. Okay, let's do it only on you, I guess. Now we'll do this even faster. I wish I'd have thought of this when his Reflect was still active. Thank you. And once on me. Thanks for that. Now we'll do this for reals. That'll speed shit up a little bit. What you got? Ooh! I did about maybe half of what you're capable of. Well, not half, but maybe like a third. Yeah, close to a third. Shit! Curing himself again. Oh well. The cure and the regen are just not enough to outstrip the damage I'm doing. They just aren't. And again, like I said, he's helping me do that damage, so that's not helping him either. Any other spells I want to have on myself? Not particularly, no. Okay, keep going then. Okay, I guess I'm doing the rest of the lifting here. Love to know how many hit points you have left, and I'd love to start proc on the higher scans here. Not the higher scans, the higher damage grommets here. Thanks for that. Oh, getting close. Funny thing is, the game suggests you use Carbuncle. I'm like, really? Reflect that wears off? No, if you're gonna do this, do it right. Do it with rings. This has, however, put me in the mood to do some more Final Fantasies. Like, I'm definitely gonna do 6 at some point. And I'll probably do the anthology thing, just because I own it. Ah, you muted yourself! I would almost be willing to chance the reflect, or not the reflect, but the anti-return bullshit. And just finish this faster, but I'm so close to the end of this that why risk it? Why add on to the fight? I've got like 10 more uses of Comet left, but I won't need them. Get the mute war off. Come on, just die. Better not be you growling, little dog. You're not allowed to growl. I honestly can't tell because it almost sounds like it's coming from behind me. And the dog's at my feet. I know because I can feel her down there. Now we'll get somewhere. Yup, we're done. Fight's over. Good riddance. Yay, now I have another spell I'll never fucking use. Oh, there's the airship base. Oh, there's the airship. Sounds like the roommates are awake. Alright, let's just talk to the 2 worst characters in all of Final Fantasy. Worst Sid and Worst Sid Jr. Wow, I just realized this is Blondie's first time in this base. We kind of stopped using it after we went to her world, because, you know, we didn't have it anymore. Alright, where are you 2 numbskulls at? Not over here. Nor here. Wow, you guys are just worthless, aren't you? They're all the way in the backity back. Yes, they are. Why are you in the gears, you idiot? You're gonna break it. No, he's a moron. Why didn't we just use the submarine we already had? Nothing's impossible for you, Sid, except for doing something correctly. Although that is really more improbable than impossible, because I've seen you make stuff properly before. Want to point out, he got caught in a wheel that he shouldn't have been messing with in the first damn place. I'd love to know how they locked this fucking thing down into a submarine. And why they didn't just, give me back my submarine. It probably is. I'm not sure how, but it probably is his fault. I love that the 3 experienced people had enough sense to get the hell off of there. Would you believe I completely forgot this thing turns into a boat? You're barely good for that. Never have to see you again. At least until possibly the ending. Technically, this is the 3rd lithograph, I think? Take care of your grandpa. Mine died fighting a time tyrant. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Ah, that side. Okay, I can do that. This thing just sprouts all kinds of neat shit, doesn't it? It's a cleft in the world itself. I don't have a save point, do I? I do not. Maybe I'll have one when I emerge. This is the trench, right? Yes, this is the trench. More fucking gargoyles. Oh, you know what? We're gonna save this for the next time. Gonna try and go get some lemonade or something. Some people drink. I have lemonade. Technically, it's still drinking. Just not that kind. Anyway, everyone, thank you for joining me this long. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!